230 miles above Earth, an astronaut sees something extraordinary.
It's clearly not a natural phenomenon.
He said, I saw some really weird stuff down there flying past.
At this point in the mission, this is kind of a shock.
You're very aware, hyper-aware when you're doing a spacewalk, because you are in a pretty dangerous situation.
It's Chow's fourth and final trip into orbit.
It's exciting on many levels, and also stressful too, because you don't want to mess up your last one, right? That's what they all remember you for.
Cosmonaut Salazar Sharapov works alongside Chow. Both men's lives depend on an inch-wide tether that keeps them from drifting off into space.
If tethers become undone, then you're just going to float away from the station, and it's pretty much curtains.
Orbiting Earth at more than 17,000 miles per hour, Chow is completely unprepared for what happens next.
Suddenly I look up and I see these 5 lights. And they seem to fly by.
And he reports, wow, I've just had echelon formation of like 5 lights.
And they're 4 in a line.
But one of them is slightly offset from the others.
My heart just kind of leaps up into my throat. And they kind of go flying by, by the station. And, what are these lights?
Chow immediately calls Mission Control. NASA engineer James Oberg observed the spacewalk.
When you see something strange in space, the possibility always is that it can bite you. Your life might be on the line.
I called to Salajan, my crewmate. I said, Salajan, do you see those lights? Do you see them flying by?
But the Russian is facing away from the lights and sees nothing. Even the space station's onboard cameras miss the action. But the incident does trigger the curiosity of former NASA engineer James Smith. He digs out satellite images from around the time of Chow's encounter.
And sure enough, he finds a picture that shows 4 or 5 lights in a row in the area that Chow had flown over a few hours earlier.
The image confirms Chow's story. So what did he actually see? Smith begins to search through records of satellite paths and even of military Air Force exercises. But he finds nothing. Smith then turns his attention to ground-based activities. In the waters off South America, commercial fishing fleets use huge arrays of lights to fish at night. Smith wonders whether these were the lights seen by Chow.
To catch cuttlefish and other kinds of squid by attracting them to immensely bright lights. They hang out over the water. They are visible from outer space.
And so they were deployed in a line up the coast, and that's why, and it was the rotation of the Earth that made it appear that they were flying.
Chow accepts Smith's theory, but he also doesn't dismiss the possibility of future contact with alien life forms.
I have no doubt there's other life in the universe. What I doubt is I don't think we've found each other yet.
How far into space will mankind travel before encountering alien life? New discoveries suggest extraterrestrials may be closer than we think. Less than 500 million miles from Earth, could creatures be living on an icy world scarred red by mysterious bloody lines?